starting a couple years earlier in Orlando. You guys do any other shows in Orlando? I did WrestlePro. I also did WrestleCon Super Show a weekend. Besides the WWE shows, because I did Takeover and Raw as well that week, and SmackDown also I did. But it didn't do a whole lot of other shows, mainly because Brian had a bunch of tickets that he had bought top of each other, because Brandon had bought like 3 different shows that were all piled on top of each other, then didn't have like the tickets to give to others if he couldn't make a certain show. So I just kind of wung it and just did ones that were closest and still had tickets available. So that's why I did actually Super Show I think I bought like beforehand, but WrestlePro I bought the day of. I didn't really do a whole lot of shows that weekend. The next year did my most amount of shows. Which did you guys do any events in Dallas, Orlando, which is actually where I met the both of you two for the first time. Met Mohamed at a Mexican restaurant. He showed up to meet myself and friends there.
Yeah, they almost didn't let me in until I told them I'm just meeting my friends. I'm not gonna order anything.
Yeah,
you guys were there,
and then I continuously kept meeting up with them for various different things, like the strip, because that's one thing I even though I don't like touristy stuff of Orlando, at least that strip on Orlando had a lot of stuff you could go to. There was places to eat.
The iDrive was pretty good.
Amusement parks. Yes, I liked it. And then after SmackDown, it's like Mohamed, Tony, Paulie, Brandon, myself. Then all of a sudden, I just see this tall bearded dude there. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I have no idea who this guy is. He must be a friend of Mohammed's or something. I was really confused by it.
It's weird because Pete doesn't know like how intimidating he looks when you first lay eyes on him. It's
no, I'm harmless.
He's a teddy bear when you get to know him, but like, first impressions is like
looks can be deceiving.
Oh, this guy looks like a killer. Hence, the name.
I'm not.
But it was like a week later on Facebook. He commented on something, and I was just like. Are you the guy who was standing outside of SmackDown with Mohamed and I? And he was like, yep. I was like, okay. I know this guy. And then he started talking. And it's like, by the time 2018 rolled around, like, we knew each other perfectly because we chatted all the time on Facebook.
Yeah. No, I remember 2017, like Pete and I, we met up at the Superstore the first time, but we didn't hang out too much because, circumstances that I would not discuss on.
Yeah.
But apparently at SmackDown is when both our schedules, cleared up and we didn't have anyone else to do and everything.
Yeah, I know.
We separated at the Amway Center. Me, you, and Osama. I remember, Pete. We went to the Waffle House and we.
Yes.
We just.
You had what? You said we had to stay because you had to try the pancakes, was it?
Waffles.
The end?
Waffles. I said
waffles,
waffles. We're gonna have waffles. And the waitress actually got me waffles on the house. She was like, "You never had Waffle House?"
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have.
Yeah.
Best thing
I do remember that.
I do remember this. Best thing about Orlando, there's also a 24/7 place to eat. And after WrestleMania 33, there was nowhere that you can go where you can find any space because it was overwhelming. 70,000 people just poured out into the city and wanted to eat. But after Raw and after SmackDown, it was easy to get a table anywhere. I can remember that part.
Yeah.
And
spoiled for choice in America with food.
Yeah,
it's crazy how many places there is. It blows my mind.
Yeah. I remember like
really does.
I remember like we had our first Denny's at WrestleMania 32. Remember when Denny's was right up across from the hotel we were staying at, the Westin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time.
I remember.
Yeah, and it was open 24/7, so we could just go out and come back every day anytime we want. And
yeah.
Fun fact: WrestleMania 32, going into it, Pete and I were just acquaintances. We were just we were both Ollie's friend to the other. So like Pete was Ollie to me, he was Ollie's friend, and me to Pete, he was Ollie's friends. But we just we spent the night in I think it was Pete's hotel room, and we just kept talking until I thought, well, this guy's great. I thought.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was standoffish a little bit, but first when I first met him, but no, he's awesome, and he has a great light show at his game room. What the hell is going on down there?
Oh, I have strip lights around my TV, and they tend to just go off at random times.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't on the whole day. Like I was like, am I just seeing this?
No.
Yeah,
it just randomly does that, even though the TV's not on. I don't know.
That's nice.
Maybe there's a ghost in it or something. I don't know.
That is nice. Very Stranger Things. Anyway.
It'll go off in a minute.
That's okay. It's okay. It's cool. I was just like, wait, was that happening the whole time and I didn't see it? I was like,
there we go.
And anyway, WrestleMania 33, like me and Joe, and I always regret that me and Joe had not forged our friendship before 32 because it seemed like we were both there, and like Joe was off somewhere, I was off somewhere. We were just passing on through posts on the group where everyone was saying something to the other. And then we started our fun thing where we commentate on wrestling.
The Arabic announce team.
Yeah, the Arabic announce team. Shout out to all members of the Arabic announce team from MBS. So yeah, too many to actually list. So
and the Cruiserweight Classic.
And the Cruiserweight Classic. I'll just mention a couple: Gabriela Garza, Anthony DeFalco Jr. And who else we got there? Alan Blake,
Beanie Man.
I don't know what happened to that guy, but shout out to Beanie Man. Shout out to Alex Day.
Blaker.
Yeah. Paulie. But we're gonna talk about Paulie in a little bit. So.
Any other Orlando things for you guys?
You guys,
no.
Did you guys go to WrestleCon Orlando, the meet and greet thing?
I did not.
Yeah. I went to it. It was pretty good. That was the first time they had the pro photos thing. Professional, where professional takes your photo and you have to pay for it. It's more than what you pay at the table, but at least you got a spot. And I remember one of my favorite photos. I had a photo with the whole Hardy family. Jeff.
Oh,
Matt,
that one. Yeah.
And Senior Benjamin, and even little Maxwell.
Yeah.
It was great. And
I did go to that one.
Yeah, I did that. Did you do it? Yeah, tell me.
Oh, sorry. I just met people like at the table. I met Booker T, RVD, Lillian Garcia, and Vicky Guerrero. But Lillian Garcia, she was such a nice person. She was saying, she said, "Oh, you from England?" I was like, yeah. And then she got her phone out and she's like, "Oh, I was on this game show last night and I won a trip to London." And she was showing me like that she was on this game show. She got on her phone.
Lillian Garcia.
And then
very nice.
And then I met her again at Access the next day. Completely unintentional. I was in the queue, getting towards the front, and then
they switched.
They switched, and it was Lillian Garcia and Howard Finkel. But she didn't recognise me from the day before. But I wasn't going
right. She talked,
Oh, don't you remember me? You showed me your phone. Oh yeah. Oh, I met James Ellsworth as well.
It would have been nice if you would have said to her, did you go on to the trip in England yet? On the trip.
Quick trip if she did.
Yeah. Well, it would have been.
James Ellsworth as well, because he was hot at the time, with Carmella.
Oh, he was also very nice in person.
It was all right.
I remember doing the 5-second pose with Edge and Christian. That was a highlight for me.
Nice.
I was like, you had actually, they had sold it as 5-second pose, but I'm like seeing everyone go in and not do it. That was like, well, I mean, like, if you're going to take a photo with it.
Missed opportunity there, peeps.
And I asked them, I was like, can we do the 5-second pose? They said, sure. And they just, put their hands up.
Yeah.
Like, automatically. It's second nature to them. So that was.
Yeah, of course.
And to answer your original question, Joe, I went to Evolve at WrestleMania during WrestleMania 33 week, which was a nightmare to get to because it was apparently in another county. It wasn't in Orlando, and I just took a cab there, and it took me forever to go there because I had a VIP ticket. Sasha Banks had access, and I met her, and I just bailed directly to go there, and I still missed like the first 2 or 3 matches of the show, but it had a great. It had actually a few good matches. This is the first time I saw Darby Allin. I had no idea who he was. First time I saw Priscilla Kelly. And Ethan Page. Ethan Page was, destroying someone and cutting a promo, and then Darby Allin comes out in a body bag or a coffin. Someone, and they brought out the coffin and he just come out and he challenges him to a match the next night. And they had an amazing match between Keith Lee and Ricochet. That was an awesome match. And I was like,
I saw Ricochet and Ethan Page both at Evolve the year. Ethan Page at mine faced Callahan, and Ricochet at mine faced TJP.
Oh, nice match. And again, for the main event, they had Zack Sabre Jr. defending the Evolve title versus ACH, which was sold like a big freaking deal, which it was for indie fans that ever remember. And it was
definitely
awesome. It was awesome, joining into my first Zack Sabre Jr. Chant of "Oh, Zack Sabre Jr." and then someone comes
Sabre Jr.
And Evolve was a great show.
Plus, there's always the great. The Will Ospreay chant that it happens a lot of the indie shows, Mania weekends.
Ospreay, that's a football chant. That's an old school football chant.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of the one he was on about. It's White Stripes, ain't it?
Yeah. And,
I was Zack Sabre Jr. It's the White Stripes.
I remember Sam was with me at 33, and he was just blown away by NXT.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Macho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Macho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.